We are talking Connecticut Paid Family Leave, and again, we have the Chief Executive Officer of it, Andrea Barton Reeves. So those were the easy ones. I got two tough ones now. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Bring it on.
All right. So there has been a rumor that the organization surrounding all this is huge, and it's costing a lot of money. What's the response to that?
The response to that is that there are 23 people that work at the Paid Leave Authority. We are not by any definition huge at all.
Okay.
And I've heard that. And that makes sense because when you think of other state agencies, let's say, the Department of Public Health or DCF, these are big agencies with a lot of people. And I can see how someone would say, there's got to be 800 people working there. There are not. There are 23 of us that work here. And so, no, we try to keep our operating budget at a minimum amount. We're actually not even in an office. We all work remotely so that we don't incur the cost of the overhead of being in an office. And when we do go into an office, which we'll have to do eventually, it will be the smallest space that we can possibly occupy to keep the cost low. That's the answer to that question.
Okay. Has there been a certain amount of money allocated to the actual organization? And if so, what is? I don't know what that is, and I'm curious.
Yeah. So our operating budget, which includes everything, is about $15 million. The operating budget for an average state agency is a little under $1 billion. So we are really minute in terms of our operating costs as compared to some of the state agencies that people might be more familiar with. And everything that we have, like our budget and all of that stuff, that's all public. If you go onto the Department of Administrative Services website, which is where our stuff sits, that board meeting minutes and things like that, it's all up there. Everybody can go take a look, and it's all transparent.
All right, so there are 26 employees.
26. 23 of us right now. There'll probably be 20.
Well, because I know my listeners are smart, so their calculators are already punching down. So you all make $576,000 each?
That's a good one. Right. The answer would be no.
Okay, fair enough. No. All right, let me ask you. You're always a good sport. I like that. Let me ask you one more, and then I'll let you go. Sure. I know you got a couple more of these to do today, but there is a legit concern that this will run out of money, right? So will there ever be a case, can you see it in the future, that where the 0.5% becomes 1%, 1.5% down the road?
I don't. And here's what I can tell you, and I can speak with authority, not that I haven't been, but on this one. So we've had a new actuarial analysis completed, and actually we just reported it to our board last Thursday. And it does a 5-year outlook. And even 5 years from now, meaning if people took every single benefit, every single person, it still doesn't run out of money. It doesn't. So beyond, I don't have a prediction beyond the 5 years because we ask for a 5-year outlook because that's usually what actuarial analysis do. But it does not run out of money. Look, I'm contributing to it. You are. We all are. There's two things that I hear people have the greatest concern about: fraud and solvency. Right? And I'm doing everything humanly possible to mitigate fraud, which is why we partnered with AFLAC, quite frankly, because we know that they're an experienced organization in this insurance space. And second, solvency. So we want to know whether it's going to run out of money.
Sure.
And the answer is it is not going to run out of money.
Because you can understand that people are a little bit curious or on edge that I can go visit my third cousin because he claims to have a cough and I can get 3 months off. People don't want to see that, right?
No, and that's not how it works either. You have to get all kinds of documentation, and that all has to be proven before you can get that time. So you can't just come in and say, my third cousin twice removed, whose wedding I went to 5 years ago, is now like a brother to me, and I'm going to go see him and take care of him. That's just not how it works. And it doesn't work that way in other states that also have that broad, expansive definition of family. It's really designed for you to be able to take care of people who are like family to you. I'll give you an example, like my godchildren, who I have watched since they were born, right? They are like children to me. I've been to every event that they've been, right? Every concert, every dance recital, everything, every graduation, all of it. If my goddaughter gets sick, and she really needs me, I want to be able to show up for her because she's like a daughter to me. And I can prove that, but if you can't, that's going to be a different situation. So you're not going to be able to just show up with anything and get money. That's not how it's going to work.
All right. Well, listen, it's always fun to talk to you. I appreciate it. And
you too.
We'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting to watch.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you. Have
Thank
a good
you
one. You got it. Thank you.
Bye.
Andrea Barton Reeves. I always enjoy talking to her. Even though we don't agree on this issue, it's fine. It's a good talk. We'll come back. Listen, I know you guys are on hold. I'll get to you in just a second. Stay around.